Good morning. This is Boyd Hatchell, and it's my privilege to welcome you to the Eurofinity. I want to spend a few moments just talking a little bit about the Euro app and about some of the expectations that you would have coming into this. I want to introduce you to some of the people that you'll be interacting with. One is Mirka Tivkova. She is our national Czech representative in our Prague office, and she will be helping with some of the technical and the sign-on credentials. Also, my wife, Jenny Hatchell, will be participating with mentors and with helping with some of our training and teaching opportunities. It'll be a joy to work with her. This is the page that you would come to. You would receive your username and password from us, and then you would come to this and you would just click submit, and it would take you to the login page. Once you get to your login, you would see your actual file and your apprentice report. You'll see that during the first year there are 12 reports, and then during the second year there are 2 reports. At the end of year 2, you would complete a end of year 2, and then you would complete an end of year 3 report. What I want to do now is just take a look at some examples and allow you to understand just a little bit about what the Euro app refers to. And people often ask, what is considered a good apprentice term? And I'm going to spend a few moments talking about that. A good apprentice term composes of 5 things, and that would be one, learning the language, learning the culture and the place where you are. The second thing would be learning an evangelistic method, a way that your team shares the gospel, basic worldview objections, questions, and comments. The third thing would be a discipleship tool, being able to know how to respond to people that make a commitment to follow Christ. What does that take place in groups? What does small group Bible study look like? The fourth thing would be getting along with your team, strong relationships with your team, with your supervisor, with your teammates, and with your national partners. And the fifth thing would be completing your term well, having a great experience in the United States, and then returning back to join that team with the skills and talents and experiences you already have. So those would be the 5 things. You'll see that as we walk through this now that there are some key components and some key things that take place each month. You'll notice that it's based upon the 7 dimensions, and those are listed right here. That would be disciple, team player, cross-cultural witness, CPM facilitator, servant leader, family member, and mobilizer. You'll notice that there are people that interact with you on a monthly basis. Those would be primarily your supervisor, your mentor, and your language coach. Your mentor will be picked for you, and it's designed to be a person that's a little bit further ahead spiritually and experientially in missions. They are designed to help you with comments, questions throughout the process. They'll be adding information, you'll see here on the right, for updates throughout the first 18 months. And you also have a language coach that will be picked for you that will allow you to walk through some of the process. And they will also be doing updates throughout the time. Let's go ahead now and take a look at actually a report and what that would look like for 1 month. And we'll just start with this one will be one for someone else, but it'll show you that some of the dimensions. You see that each month there are 3 to 4 activities, and there's a pencil and a wrench. Where there's a wrench, that means that your supervisor has the opportunity to make comments and make changes. Where you see a pencil, that means that you have the opportunity to add notes and add information. Sometimes people ask, do I have to complete all of the assignments that are under each one? It's not required, it's really recommended. This is designed to be a guide, to be a benefit for your progress and for your work. We hope that this will be most beneficial for you. We recommend that if you've done something maybe in a previous month or a couple of months ago, we're really looking for competency here. Not so much box ticking each month, but actual competency. Each of these items are designed to correlate with where you are in language, and so we hope that with your progress in language, you're able to show significant change here. You'll see that there is opportunities here for people to add comments and to add documents here. about how you're doing, and your supervisor, mentor, and language coach will all receive an immediate notification once your report is submitted. Make sure you save changes periodically as you're doing this. It'll stay in progress, but make sure that you're saving changes here. And then when you're ready to submit it, feel free to click on that submit report, and it'll actually submit the report for you. You'll notice here that there are prayer requests and God stories. Be as open as you would like to. Just let us know how freely we can share this. We'll share this within teams and then within the affinity, and sometimes to a broader audience. So feel free to let us know how we can share that. And there is a place at the bottom to record attachments. Let me look up here. It's important to know that there are resources that are available on this document. There are places for, it allows you to see the relationship with the mentor, information about language, and about adjustment to a new culture. So these are things that are helpful for you. And let's go back to one other thing here that I want to show you that will show language study that allows us to track your language progress and where that is right now. And we'll just go to a year one, month one, where you can see that it would actually be a place that's included in the bottom. And this is where we're, right here, you'll see in this place where we're showing tracking your time within class, within personal study, community time, lifestyle activities, and religious services. We hope that very quickly you'll be able to progress in language, but this allows us to show the progress that you're making. And many times, often for the first 18 months, religious services or church services are more language study than they are actually worship and Bible teaching time. The reports are due on the 5th of each month. If you have any, we'd like to see those in our office by the 5th. And then that will send out automatic notifications to your language coach and mentor, and actually the supervisor, and then they have the ability to make comments. Please note that it is an open document. It's really not designed to have any surprises. So everybody is able to see what other people write on there, and you'll see then down at the bottom that they have opportunities to make those comments and to add information there. If there had been information, it would have showed up here under report notes. And then it generates a PDF document in our office. We're thrilled to have you. You're an answer to prayer from many, and we know that God has asked us to pray for new workers, and you're one of those requests. And we're just thankful that you're here. If you have questions or concerns, feel free to follow up with me. I look forward to working with you, to being your advocate, and I'm thankful for all that you're going to do and the work that you're going to do to help us and to extend the kingdom wherever you're serving. Thank you, and look forward to serving with you here. Blessings.